Hey everybody, how's it going? So I went to Napa, Orileys, Autozone, and Home Depot, grabbed some items for rebuilding this axle for the 2000 4Runner. So please stick around, check out the video, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, how's it going? Alright, so I went to a couple different stores, grabbed a couple different items I needed, and some parts. Went to Home Depot, Orileys, Napa, and Autozone. So, let's open this guy first. And at Home Depot, I also got free plants for my wife. So, Orileys got two bags in here. Get everything out the bags. What else is in here? Oh, here it is. Alright, bags are moved out the way. The receipts are moved out the way. Alright. So I grabbed another, this is a Power Torque brand. This is just a flexed flare wrench, flex head flare wrench, 10mm and 11mm. Nothing too fancy or special. It is part number Greg Mary 0018. Just pop that off, and well, this is kind of stuck on here. Gotta get some pliers and cut it. There it goes. Alright. Get that out the way. So it's just another flex head. Flare wrench. I have another flare wrench. Pretty similar. But it's all flippy. It's floppy. It's a 10mm and this one's a 12. But the 10 is just... she's gone. And this screw is pretty stripped out. I figured I'll just deal with it later. The 12 is nice and tight though, but it's a Duralast, you know. Alright. This one's also, this Power Torque's a lot thicker. It's not as long as the other one though. So I grabbed these two guys. These are tone rings. I grabbed two new tone rings from Orileys. They're just Dorman brand. We'll see how well they work. They're just tone rings. I grabbed two of those. Oh, one's a Dorman. This one's a different. Oh, no, Dorman. Just maybe this is old stock. They look the same. Okay. That's what these two guys are. Let's actually just take these back out. Okay. I have two National oil seals. These are the inner seals for the axle. There's a spring right there. Grab 2 of those guys. Which these are part number 1960. It says they're made in Mexico. Those 2 guys. We got wheel bearings, or axle bearings, and the retainers. So these go on the axle shaft. These are retainers. Right here. And this is part number 511021. These cross-reference at Orileys. I cross-referenced them with the Toyota parts. It's those 2 right there. This box has another one. So I'm going to end up doing both sides. Even though only one side went out. Because it's original. The truck actually has the original retainers, the original seals, everything. And these are all national parts. So it's nice that it came with the retainers. It did not come with the snap rings, which I got the snap rings from Toyota. When I have time, I will get all of these parts directly from Toyota. This is a Hog Ring set of pliers. I got these from Napa. These are Carlisle's. These guys right here. They're lock ring pliers. Part number is 2534. That's what they look like. These are pretty nice. These were 20 bucks. And I also grabbed a similar pair, which are a lot bigger, kind of more. They're definitely bigger. A little more heavy duty. These are lock ring pliers. These are from Orileys Performance Tool. The part number for these guys right here is Whiskey 88001. There's a little bit more spring retention on these guys. These are riveted, which is not a big deal. There's a little bit more spring tension on these though. But 2 different styles. The jaws on the Orileys ones are a lot bigger. The serrations are also a lot larger compared to the Napa ones. Picked those up. This guy's from Autozone. Picked up some high temp grease for these items right here, for the bearings as well as the retainers. Autozone, or not Autozone, but Home Depot. I grabbed 3 plants for my wife. I grabbed another one of these mag boosts because I like these for the XPS bits. I have 3 of these now. And then I picked up a 3-inch I wrote it down. It's a 3-inch clean out with a cap. So this is a 3-inch clean out, and I just put a cap on. I just grabbed the cap, and what I'm going to be using this for is to drop these bearings in right here. So it fits a little bit on the inside of the lip of these bearings. So I'm going to use this on the press, just drop it in. It doesn't take a lot of force to drop these in because they're not like extremely press fit. They're actually kind of loose in the housing. But I've seen people, including Timmy from Timmy the Toolman YouTube. I'll leave a card up here where he uses this. He gets really close to it with the press, and the bearing just falls in. This is a suggestion from Timmy the Toolman. He has a video on doing the seals and the retainers and the press work on 2000 4Runners for the axle shafts. I will link his video up here if you guys want to see that. I'm not going to record. Taking the retainers off and putting the tone ring on or any of that. I'm not going to record any of that. I'm just going to do the work. So I will leave a card up here, probably here or at the pretty close to the beginning of the video for you guys. So that way you guys, if you do need that information, you guys will have that information. Also, I went to Napa. It's this bag right here. I picked up another drum kit from Napa. This is another hardware kit for the drums. I picked that up. Orileys, I also picked this guy up. This is a 40-inch long, 40-inch flexible retriever tool. It's green. It's really nice. It's flexible. So I picked that up as well. That's sitting in the back. So that was picked up. Then also picked up got the stuff from Toyota as well. So I got the Hog Rings for the axle. Got 6 of them. I only need 2, but I'll have extras. I also got the outer O-rings. I got 6 of these guys. I'm only going to need 2, but I would prefer to have extras. So the part number on this is 88077A, which is the last numbers for these seals technically on Toyota. So I grabbed 6 of them, 2, 4, 6. And the C-clips, the part number for the C-clips or the Hog Rings is ring shaft snap. This is a Toyota part number. It's 90520-36045. And I do have all the part numbers listed below on this paper. So if you're looking for the dust seals, which I have them, they're just not right here right now. As in a previous video I showed those. 90313-48001 is the dust seals, and these are all Toyota part numbers. The axle bearings is 90363-40020-77. Or at Napa for the axle bearings, it's Greg Robert Whiskey 130-Robert 21. Inner housing seals, which is these guys right here. These are the inner housing seals. For Toyota is 90310-50006. The O-rings, which is these guys right here, it is 90301-88077. 88077A for the Napa to get them. The spacer bearings or the retainers, which are these guys right here. Part number for these guys is 42423-20010, and you need 4 of these. And then the ABS rotor skid control tone rings, which are these guys right here, is part number 43517-35010. You need a quantity of 2 for the rotor skid control tone rings. The clips, the C-clips or the Hog Rings, these guys right here, you need 2. For the retainers, these guys, you need 4, which there's 2 and 4. For the spacers, the O-rings, you need 2 of these O-rings. For the inner housing seals, which are these guys right here, you need 2. For the axle bearings, you need 2. And for the dust seals, you need a quantity of 2. And to do this job, it would be good to have a 3-inch 3-inch clean out with a cap. This is just to put the bearings in. You're going to need a pair of hog ring pliers or snap ring pliers like this. And you're also going to want a caliper to measure the shaft, like this guy right here, digital caliper. You can even use a veneer caliper if you want. And that's to measure, oops, stepped on the box. That's to measure the shiny surface on the shaft, the polished section of the shaft, and the shiny section that this retainer was riding in that seal. So, to give you guys just a quick look, I know it's a pretty long video. These seals go in the housing of the axle, and these seals ride on like that. So they ride there, just like that. So you're going to want to know where you're going to have a witness mark, a shiny black kind of reflective witness mark on this retainer, and you're going to want to know where the bearing is riding. You want this seal, the lip of this seal right here, to be riding at least a minimum, of my personal opinion, a minimum of 5 millimeters from the edge of the bevel to somewhere in the center, as close to center of this retainer as possible. And you're going to want about 5 millimeters of exposed shaft, as exposed polished shaft as well. So let's see if I can get you guys in here a little closer. It is not easy to see, but this section right here is polished. And you can see this black line right here that the camera's showing. That is what I'm talking about. You're going to have a witness mark on here. And you want to try to get it as close to original as possible for this seal. Because you want this seal riding on as much as this retainer as possible, because this retainer meeting with this seal stops the diff fluid from actually getting past this section, because you do not want diff fluid coming up towards the tone ring, or you don't want the oil to come past this retainer. You don't want it passing the tone ring or this bearing or anything else. So I just figured I'd give you guys that information. I'm not going to be recording it. I will definitely be providing links to 2 videos that should help you guys a lot if you guys need to do this job. So that way you guys have everything that you need. You do not need to take your brake shoes or anything like that off if you are just replacing all this. If you don't have diff fluid leaking out the axle by the tone ring and the bearing. If you have diff fluid leaking out the bearing, then more than likely it already scrubbed and sprayed all of your brake shoes. So that is not going to be good. Mine sprayed all over the brake shoes, which is why I had to remove the brake shoes from that drum assembly housing. So on the passenger side, the one that blew, that's the side that has the issue right now, which is the axle sitting there. On the driver's side, I don't have to remove the shoes to put the tone ring or these retainers or the bearings in, because it's not leaking on that side. But it's easier to do both at the same time. That way I know they're both good, instead of doing one side and then like a week from now the driver's side blows. So I provided all the Toyota parts for you guys, part numbers. These are the parts I picked up. I grabbed the grease. The grease is just to grease the shaft while I'm pressing these on with the shop press for the retainers, and it's also to help the bearing slide in. And this was like $5. It's just red premium high temp grease. And I think that's it for you guys right now. I will let you guys know and give you guys an update at the end, you know, after it's all done. But these are the parts that I picked up. I will be leaving links for you guys up here in the cards, as well as I might be leaving them in the comments or down in the description below. But this right here was Timmy the Toolman's idea. I picked one of these up. It seemed like a great idea. It's easy to pick these up. They're not really that expensive. This was like $5 and the cap was $2. You know, it's $8 with tax. It's not really a lot, but I do appreciate you guys watching. I'm not going to be doing a video on the install. That's why I want to send you guys over to Timmy the Toolman's channel. He did a great write-up. He did one with a blue tool. I don't remember the brand. It didn't work well for him, and he did one with the tool that I have from Dwayne. I will also be leaving a link down below for the tool that I used that I got from eBay from a gentleman named Dwayne. So if you guys need that tool, go just let Dwayne know that Antonia sent you over there. And appreciate you guys' time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon for future updates. Go check out my Amazon affiliate links, my Acme Tools affiliate links, my DJI Electronics affiliate links, as well as my Ohio Power Tools affiliate links. Bottom of the description below, I also do have a link for Ulsa Tools, and that link will provide you guys 10% off your order at ulsatools.com, as well as it kicks me back 10% off my next order at ulsatools.com. So if you guys need anything from them, you know, toolbox organization or, you know, hand tools, you know, go ahead and use that link. If you don't need it, no big deal. It does help me bring tools to the channel. It does help me do reviews and everything else. So if you do use it, it is much appreciated. Appreciate your guys' time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!